Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another Farming Simulator 19 mod contest spotlight, where today we're going to be looking at some plows, actually all the plows that were entered, because there's only one set entered. It is the Rovic Leers Pack, I believe. At least that's what I got it written down as. You get a, what was it, a 2 meter plow, 2.8, 3.6, 4.4, and 5.2. I'm going to presume these all have the same customizations available. With a roller, these are just deep cultivators. We'll get all of these with rollers, just so they look nicer. And the difference is 5 shank, 7, 9, 11, and 13. So it's just the different numbers of, I guess, tines. If you want to call it that, and together they form the Super Plow. They are completely identical front to back. And the only difference, and this isn't a complaint, the only difference is kind of in the middle. They just get more... I would presume these were made as kind of modular things by the modder. Where he started off with this and then added on the then modified the center section a bit, and then modified it a bit more and added in extra time. No, they're still using the same basic, not completely modular, I've just noticed, but it's just small tweaks to effectively the same thing. And honestly, like, a plow slash cultivator is a plow slash cultivator. There's not a whole lot I can say about the modeling. They look pretty good. The roller on the back is just to give them a bit extra kind of length for me. They look pretty good, and it looks like the rollers are in real life maybe detachable. I'm not sure. Yeah, they look good in terms of modeling, but really with something like this, there is only one way to make sure that it works. And by way of disclaimer, number one, I'm being super mean to every mod, as much as I can be. Number two, and I know that I've missed a lot of stuff in mods. Number two, the whole a thing is a thing is a thing. It just means there's not a whole lot of variation you can do. Can these fold? No, these look like they should be able to, but they can't. So that's something to bear in mind if you're using one of the bigger ones on a bit of a tighter map, I suppose. Let's see what these do. They are plows, in fact. They're officially plows because they're leaving the plow texture behind. So they're just, I guess, super deep harrows. And yeah, all the particle systems are default, which that's not a complaint, just an observation. There's nothing that really is, in the nicest terms possible, very different about these compared to stuff that Giants would make. There's nothing that sets these aside as completely awesome other than the width. And the fact that they're square, so you don't need to worry about what side you're using. If you've got like a hard worker or course play or something doing the work for you. A plow is a plow is a plow, except when it's square, when it's kind of cool. You know, giving this a star rating, it's kind of difficult to give it any more than a 3. They're really nice. I like the variety here, the variety in width from really quite small up to kind of a mid-size with these two, and then kind of getting a bit big with this one, and then you've just got this large piece of equipment here. You know, there's a nice variety of sizes. Yeah, it's all just variations upon the norm. You know, front to back they're identical looking along the line there, you'd think it might be just one giant piece of equipment with way too many wheels and for some reason 4 3-point adapters, but it's just variations on the same thing. You know, granted the larger ones have a bit more reinforcement because there's a lot more weight in these, but by and large just the same piece of equipment, slightly larger every time. So yeah, I guess the only fair star rating I can give this, for me, using my system of 3 being identical to Giants is, or identical to what I believe Giants could bring out at some point. Not necessarily something they have brought out, but something that I think is the same kind of standards as what Giants use. This is a very solid 3. You know, this is something that I could totally see coming out of Giants in the base game. There's nothing that really sets the world on fire with it. There's not much you can do with plows to do that. It would be nice, although I'm not sure how possible it would be. It would be nice for sure if these were foldable, so they're a bit easier to transport, but I would imagine in reality these aren't very easy to transport to begin with. So yeah, a very, very, very solid 3 out of 5 for these. Giant standards. They don't set the world on fire, but they don't offend me in any way. I'll almost definitely use these at some point again, because I like this style of plow. I think I'm going to leave it here. Until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.